period, longer than the two previous dynasties combined, the Almoravids and Almohads. So the Marinids' reign lasted over 3 centuries. It was marked by weakness and failures. And most of the coast were lost to the Portuguese. But there was not only the Portuguese that posed a threat to Morocco. Another potential threat were the Ottoman Turks, and they were just in neighboring Algeria. So these people, the Saadians, they were going to emerge suddenly from the south, taking advantage of the power vacuum, the lack of strong central authority and government. And then they started to move northward. And the more they moved northward, the more brave and courageous and successful they showed themselves to be in the face of the Portuguese. They were going to clear Morocco of the Portuguese presence. And also they were going to keep at bay the Ottoman Turks, although they have an envious and they cast envious eye on Morocco. And also, Morocco then in the 16th century, in the height of the Ottoman Turks, was the only country that was left to the Ottoman Turks to spread and make their, or establish their universal Islamic Caliphate. So these people, they were very powerful militarily, and also they proved the same economically. They made Morocco prosperous, especially when they conquered sub-Saharan Africa, and then they helped bring a lot of riches and spoils from there, like salt, like gold, like ivory, added to the already thriving economy and industry of sugar, making Morocco then the most prosperous, the most powerful of any Moroccan dynasty, and the best time to be a Moroccan. And that's why they were going to force respect on the whole Berber public, because know that the trend of power had been tribally based, and it was Berbers. So we had been led by Berbers. And then suddenly these people, when they emerged and they proved they were successful, and then they gained the confidence of the people, and then they united behind them. And these people, they were going to reunite Morocco again in the 16th century, and they built up a very strong, centralized government. And it's then when we started for the first time to have the Sharif Sultan. Because before that, we had just sultans. They were Muslims and sultans, but they were not sheriffs. Why? Because these sultans, these rulers, they were Berbers. But now, these are Arabs. And for the first time, they associate power and blood. And now, although the left, they were going to disappear by the 17th century, but outlived them was their political theory over power that had been of lasting impact and influence, and very influential in our political arena. So these people, they were going to disappear, but and they last in that room. His death was going to be kind of, or to have his death was going, everything went free. He gave them an ultimatum of 2 years. He did not come back to their senses and support him. And when he won the dispute, in a couple of years, he was going to come and this time to destroy. Destroy much of the city, but he left this building. Why? Because of his respect. And instead, and he and that's because he did not have it. So 19 the 13th